I'm James Millington from VMware Solutions Marketing, responsible for VMware Always On Point of Care for healthcare. We understand that healthcare organizations globally are dealing with a tremendous amount of change. IT is becoming a critical part of the patient contract, and as such, the projects you prioritize are the projects that are going to deliver the biggest impact and improvement in patient care. Healthcare is an industry in transformation globally. A large part of this is the transition from paper charts to electronic patient records. A primary reason for this is that for care providers, accessing electronic systems up to 100 times every day distracts from, rather than assists, patient care. A second change is the next wave of doctors and nurses are from the Facebook generation that's used to picking up a tablet, a phone or a computer and being able to quickly and easily access whatever information they need. This next generation expects this consumer-like experience when providing patient care, and why wouldn't they? And with an impending global shortage of care providers, healthcare organizations are having to compete for the best and brightest talent. Those organizations that provide this experience will be the places this generation chooses to practice medicine. Hospitals are not only competing for employees, they're also competing for patients. Patients have choice. Patient experience is linked to reimbursement payments, and reviews are available on government and public websites and social media. To attract patients, healthcare is having to provide the best care, but also the best environment for this care. Henry Ford Health in the United States recently hired a Ritz-Carlton executive to create a patient-focused approach. IT is a critical part of this experience, and we're already starting to see leading hospitals using tablet devices to improve patient stay, education, and engagement. This means that IT is not only needing to provide an environment for care providers, but for patients also. Healthcare is an industry unlike any other. In healthcare, if the doctors say no, then projects that cost hundreds of millions of dollars will fail. Critical to success is improving the care provider workflow, helping, not hindering patient care. Leading healthcare organizations are implementing a tap, turn, treat workflow that is always available and simplifies access to patient information while helping the provider to focus on the patient, not the technology. A workspace that is consistent and enables the right access at the right time to the right provider in the right format. Whether that's a tablet device, a workstation with a large monitor, keyboard and speech mic, or a home PC or Mac, VMware Always On Point of Care, powered by VMware Workspace Suite, is transforming the cost, quality and delivery of patient care, streamlining the clinical workflow across any device. Always On Point of Care is a reference architecture validated with the leading infrastructure and electronic medical record providers. Always On Point of Care provides a secure, highly available environment that ensures patient information is always available to providers. The solution enables access to Windows desktops and applications from any device from anywhere, access to the Windows applications such as the electronic health records and hospital information systems. It also provides secure managed access to the emerging native applications developed for tablet devices, an area where we're seeing a great deal of innovation. It provides this access from a single workspace, consistent across every type of device, fast for users, and removing what I've heard physicians call the cognitive burden of trying to find applications while also trying to process a lot of patient information. It enables teams to collaborate securely, whether with patient information or research, and it does it securely, securing the information in the data center, not on the device. For IT, all of this is provided with a single management view from the data center to the desktop, built on the world's leading virtualization platform, leveraging existing skills and knowledge. More healthcare projects fail because IT are stretched too thin. VMware Professional Services understand healthcare, workflow and clinical involvement, and factor that into the design and implementation of the solution. We also understand that education of your team is critical, and we'll build a plan to hand off the project on completion, creating a strategic partnership and ensuring success. Let's take a look at how this all comes together for a doctor, with the day in the life of Dr. Jim Rowland. Dr. Rowland receives an emergency call from intensive care. Mr. Singh has taken a turn for the worse. So Dr. Rowland logs into the hospital systems to take a look at his charts. It's not looking good, so based on this information, Dr. Rowland schedules a morning surgery. When he arrives at the hospital, Dr. Rowland is able to quickly access patient information from his office computer. With just the tap of a badge, he checks on his patient and also his rounding list. When he has the information he needs, he grabs his tablet and is able to roam his desktop straight to that device, picking up exactly where he left off. Now he can take his desktop and patient information with him. As he's making his rounds, he receives new research carried out within the hospital. He securely forwards this to his team for further review and collaboration. Knowing that patient engagement in the procedure and the treatment plan has been shown to improve outcomes and prevent readmission, Dr. Rowland reviews the procedure from his tablet with Mr. Singh. Able to use video and images, Mr. Singh is happy and Dr. Rowland is confident of the success of the procedure. Following the surgery, Dr. Rowland taps his card to access his desktop on one of the shared workstations outside the OR. He completes his documentation using the speech mic to ensure Mr. Singh's notes are updated timely and accurately. With the day done, Dr. Rowland takes a cab to go home and spend the evening with his family. On his way, he receives another emergency call about another patient. Using his tablet, Dr. Rowland is able to access the patient's chart and a clinical image to review the latest information. Luckily, in this case, Dr. Rowland is able to recommend a course of action and isn't required to go back to the hospital. He'll still be able to make his daughter's school play. More than 80% of healthcare organizations are using VMware today to transform their data centers. Always On Point of Care is built on top of the industry standard vSphere VMware solution. In a time when healthcare organizations are looking to consolidate the number of vendors that they need to manage, VMware provides the only solution from the data center to the point of care, covering virtual desktops, mobile devices, data center management, analytics, compliance, financials, automation and continuity, and providing a path to the hybrid cloud, a key element that even in the past 12 months has seen an increase in confidence and adoption by healthcare organizations. Region Hovedstaden in Denmark implemented Always On Point of Care in response to a government mandate to simplify access to patient information. They were able to save 25,000 care providers 40 minutes every day by simplifying access through the combination of the badge tap technology from Imprivata and the desktop roaming from VMware. Think about it. That's 40 minutes for 25,000 care providers every day, every week, every month, every year. Time that is returned to patient care. Since going live over 18 months ago, they've had zero downtime. VMware is transforming the cost, quality, and delivery of patient care. As you move forward with your clinical access strategy, what will your priorities be? VMware Always On Point of Care, powered by VMware Workspace Suite, gives care providers the right access at the right time to the right provider in the right format, delivering clinical mobility, availability, and security, and enabling VMware as your strategic partner from the data center to the point of care. For more information, please go to vmware.com/go/healthcare. Thank you.